Greetings. This is Adela, and this is your year to transform. Welcome to episode number 1. And this episode is on emotionalism. And so, what do I mean by emotionalism? Well, a lot of times we are very emotional and we don't realize that we are sometimes ruled by our emotions. And when we're ruled by our emotions, we have very little sensations of feelings in our bodies. So when we get emotional because of what someone has done to us, this, that, or the other, and we tend to be impulsive, we tend to act without thinking, and we tend to live in our emotions a lot, like be upset, be um, just erratic and impulsive. So I would like to suggest today that we should consider another way of handling things. And sometimes people say, well, that's just who I am. I'm just keeping it real, or I can't do anything about who I am or what I am. And I would like to suggest to you that that is totally not true. And I am serious, it is totally not true. And one of the things about it is you don't want to run your life as an emotional person, because emotional people um, are somewhat easy to manipulate, because all you have to do is do something that will push the button and the person will get unraveled. And I know, at least for myself, I want to be in control of my own emotions, and I want to be in control of which buttons of mine are pushed or not pushed. And another thing I want to add is when people tend to be emotional, they also have a tendency to have a lot of health problems. I'm not going to say a lot, but to have health problems. And as the person gets older and they don't calm down the emotions, the number of health problems will tend to grow. For example, if you take a condition like high blood pressure, it's all about how you handle stress. If you take a condition like diabetes, it's all about how you handle stress and therefore eat in relation to the stress that you are experiencing. And there are a number of other things that I could mention. And you definitely don't want to get yourself in a condition where you are being ruled by your emotions. Now, every guru, mystic, whatever you've ever encountered or heard about, whether they put it into this language or not, what they all taught was how to balance your emotions. And we can go back to the Bible, we can go to Jesus. Jesus always said, when coming or going, peace be unto you. And in order to have peace, you have to have balance in your emotions. Same thing, different language. So I encourage everyone to stop and evaluate whether or not you are experiencing extreme stress through extreme emotions, allowing extreme emotions to overtake you. And if you want to have long-term good health, you have to learn to balance your emotions. And you say, well, what does emotions have to do with anything? Well, I'll tell you that according to what I have read, that doctors have said that 90% of the doctor visits that they get when people come in to see them are stress related issues. And stress is another way of saying emotional imbalance. Either it's anger, it's worry, it's anxiety, depression, you name it. We have a plethora of emotions. And when you learn to balance your emotions, you may go off the deep end to the right or left, but as soon as you recognize what's going on, I say to you, you should go back and recalibrate and balance out those emotions. And that's all I have to share today. This is Adela, and get yourself out of emotionalism because this is your year to transform. Thank you. See you later.